Yep, so cold night, we're going to try to get going. We're going to run stretch, quick throw, just get to about 70, 80 feet. Just make sure your arms are loose, ready to go. We're going to separate into the sheds. Again, try to utilize as much time as we have. So infielders, we're going to be working on our receiving drill that we were doing last week, with the cone, with the choppers. Pitches and catches, we're going to do flat grounds tonight. All right, so all those who want to be pitching, we're going to just do 10, 12 pitches, just fastball, flat ground, just so I can sort of see where the baseline is. So I can just see what you guys look like and where I can work from you. So it's just touch and feel, 70% flat ground inside the shed to the catches, and just so I can sort of see where you guys are at and see what we need to work on. So I'll be taking notes from there. The outfield is going to be with Byron. So out there, if you look behind the bullpen, we get a little bit of light out there. And when there's really not really any football guys out there. So Byron's going to take some outfield stuff out there. So a lot of, the drop steps, the throw over the back shoulder, things like that. Just so that way you guys can keep working.
That's it. We're going to drop step guys for the outfield. So nice and easy, and then we'll get back in there and hit. So.
And then what do you got planned for the boys this afternoon, Hunter?
Planned. Running. We're going to do... So we're going to split into groups of 3. We're going to have like an even amount of groups. And then we're going to do 6% sprints for 2 minutes. So we're going to have one group's on the line. We're going to sprint 60 feet. And the person who's at 60 feet is going to sprint back. But you're going to have to wait until the person crosses. And if you all don't wait, it's plus 30 seconds. So this can either take 3 minutes or it can take 8. You need to wait for every single person. And it's a good way to just get your sprinting, cardio, and just explosive power out.
Hunter's a hard ass and compared to us, so he'll let you know even if you're a millisecond left early, you'll go again. You're those here on Sunday. How's your body feeling after running? Yeah, you guys feeling all right after Sunday? Coop, almost died.
How you going, Brax? You all right? Easy, Bubba.
Keeping it up. All right. So while we still got a little bit of daylight, let's do a quick run, stretch, throw, and then we can get going.
Get it in, boys.
Yep. Go get him, boys.
Hey, make sure it's high intent. Okay.
Yeah, high intent. I don't want to yell at you guys again, all right?
Come on, Aki.
I don't want to be the bad dad. All right, boys. We'll go straight into some pitching, fielding, and outfield stuff. Get this done, then we can go straight into hitting. All right, we're just doing the same sort of stuff with the tees and front toss, but you guys are getting a lot better with your hitting so far. All right, the tweaks Byron's been talking to you about, we've already seen. Like I go through so many hours of footage when I do all the editing, and I get to see everyone's swings. Like it's sort of like a time lapse seeing from the first video to where we are already, and it's what, session 8, something like that. In just 8 sessions, I've already seen massive improvements in your swings. Like I said, I'm forced to see all of you several times, right? And I can already notice the difference, right? So, hey, we keep working little things and we'll perfect them. And all of a sudden, we grow into better baseballers, all right? So we're going to keep with that, and then we're going to start progressing the next couple of weeks before we start doing a little bit of live stuff. We'll probably start working a little bit more situational with, so we start working on some hit and run scenarios, start hitting on some bunt things like that. So little by little, we're getting better. All right, so what we're going to start off with tonight, like I said, pitches, we're going to be in this lane here, and we're just going 10, 12 pitch flat ground. All right, those who aren't up to do their flat ground, you'll either be with the infielders, where we'll be working on our receiving drill like we did a couple weeks ago. We're working off the cone, glove to chest, and throw on to second base, all right? So we're going to be working on that drill. Outfield is going to be Byron outside. We've got a little bit of light out there, so we're going to be working on the drop steps. So what I'll do is we'll start with a pitcher here. Once we're done, I'll call someone else to come in, and then you just go to your designated spot. All right, so if you're an outfielder, you're going with the outfielders. Infielders, you're going with the infielders. All right. Easy. You guys have anything else to say before we start?
Yep. We have a limited time. Don't waste it walking. I want everyone to run. If you're a pitcher and you need to go outfield, and someone's in outfield and needs to go pitching, we should just sprint to them. We don't have much time at all. So we want to make every rep count. Don't half-ass it. I don't want to see it. I hate it. It disgusts me. Make everything properly, 100%. Okay?
Hustle,
Do it, boys.
Right.
Stop out of here. I don't want you guys to bust it too hard today, guys. I'm not going to run you guys too hard, but I'm just letting you know. So this is what we're going to be doing Sunday. So I'm going to, like I said, crank the machine up. I'm going to spread you guys out a little bit more on Sunday. So have you guys run a little bit, but I want to do a lot more communication, a lot more drop step, a lot more things on the wall as well, working the fence. So, but now this today, just working on drop step, guys. You can never get too much work in this, so good. Good, Bailey. My main thing is I want you guys to really just, not worry about the repetitiveness of the work that we do. Because like I said, sometimes the work can get, boring. A lot of times it can feel like you're not really doing anything fun. It can, feel like it, you're just doing things over and over again. But that comes with the territory, guys. If you guys want to be good at something, as you know, with anything, you got to put the work into it. And it's not always fun. Not always getting hit, you're not always going to do the things you want to do, but defense is just as important, guys. So I tell you what, you won't make too many friends, especially as pitchers, if you keep letting balls get over your head and balls get by you, especially in the outfield. So like I said, I know this is just tedious work, guys, but I mean, this is what wins games.
Two more left. You're trying to take to it. All you can do is really block. Slow. Ready?
Don't go too hard, you want to be sitting about 70%, okay? Don't overdo it. This first one we're doing nice and easy.
Alright, is this the 1 foot down? Yeah. Oh, it's got one more.
You can move over if you want, so that way you're not in the bag.
Should be done. Still there. 5 feet. The exact same as everything else you're doing. When you're on run length, is making sure.
The torch is on, by the way, Karen.
Your torch is on.
Nice one, you're all trick.
Sure,
Making a hop. Okay? Then hit the floor. Good. Good. Yeah, just a bit more flat, okay? Yeah, quick over the transition. Good. Alright, whoever's done, they can go back.
Good. Gentlemen, 6:30, we've got an hour left of training, alright? So that's an hour left of hitting. Okay, so we're going to go, like I said, we're going to go into our standard 2 lanes of key drills. Alright, we're going to go, one group of Byron, one group over here. Once they go through once of Byron, we swap over, so that way everyone gets the same amount of time of Byron. And then we're going to go on through front toss.
Yeah, front toss. So so yeah, guys, just like Dakota was saying, so same things we've been working on, guys. So I just have talked to a few guys individually what we've been working on, and just for the rest of you guys who are just doing your drills. we know we all know what you've been working on. So individually, continue to work on the things that I'm talking about. So today, I'm gonna cut down a bit of talking. So I'm gonna see if you guys really implement it like we've been doing in the past sessions where I've been every swing I've been breaking it down. So I'm gonna see you guys actually put it into use without me having to say, hey, this is going this way. Hey, don't forget this. I want you guys to mirror, man. Make it muscle memory, guys, so I can move on to something else with y'all. I want y'all to start mastering, like I said, the ground up or whatever I've been talking to you guys about with your hands and getting that out. Like whatever I've been talking to you guys about individually, work on every swing. It doesn't matter. Don't get in your rapid fire swing and whatnot. Take controlled acts, guys. We got an hour to get swings right. I don't want max amount of swings, but I have to take 500 swings if they're not going to be 500 good ones. I'd rather take 50 good ones than, take 500 bad ones, you know what I mean? So I want to get us quality reps in here, guys. Quality reps within this hour. So let's keep working, fellas. Let's keep working.
And like I was saying to the guys before training, Ellsworth, our sponsor, has sent us through a care package. So we've got some grip tapes. I know a few of you guys already grabbed the grip tape. So anyone who needs a grip tape, let me know. We've got about 20 of them. So we'll set you up with the grip tape. We've also got a bunch of strapping tapes for your wrists, knees, ankles, that sort of stuff, so let me know. And we've also got the batting gloves, the Demon batting gloves. All right, so Todd's wearing a pair right now. They're the wraparounds, and we've got the stands. So these are the brand new V4s. So if you guys want to give them a go, try them out now. Have a look through because we're probably going to be getting some custom Viper ones. So like I said, give them a go tonight, see how they feel. We'll go from there.
You haven't tried them, guys. Try them on. They're good feeling batting gloves, so good quality gloves.
Easy. Who's got hit?
Do it. What are you working on, Toddy? That's it. Just film it. Fuck off, remember. Hands aside.
Making sure you know what you guys are working on.
Hands aside.
During training. Alright, positive feedback.
So you getting? I just want you to get that swing confidence, Toddy. Bottom half looks good, Toddy. Remember, hands aside. Hands aside. Do it again. Don't hit. I want you to stop right at contact point.
Yeah. Logo on the front there, so that way everyone's in their marker gloves.
Damn.
And like I said, we're working on that's what I'm
Look at your low half. That's fine. Look at your up half.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So look, what you're doing is you're automatically jamming yourself just by the swing you're doing. You can feel. I know you can feel this because you're catching it like this. You feel yourself catching it like that. I want you to catch it like that. So for me, that's no different. I just want you to feel that swing, feel that elbow coming out. So this is something you can do. Just walking around at home, just feel your hand going like this. Just coming down on like that, feeling that swing like that instead of, because right now, and another thing I think where you're standing at, because you're so long, man. You're long and you're tall and you're only gonna grow some more. I think you're jamming yourself just by where you're standing in the box. So when you feel like that, that's when you can start play with it. Play with it. Don't just be so robotic in here. So think as a hitter, like what am I doing? Am I jam myself? What should I do? Let me take a half step back. Half a step back. So if that's what it takes, take a half step back. And like I said, easy for you to get on the tee. You're taking your time in here. Just measure it out. So this is what you want to see at contact point. At contact. So what I was just working with is just batter's box awareness, knowing when you are in the box, guys. So for a lot of you guys, even on the tee, like you're kind of defeating yourself just by where you're standing at in the box, guys. So with that being said, know where you're standing in your box. If you feel like where you always stand, where you most of the time stand, and you're not being able to get that extension, take a half step back, guys. If you feel like, okay, you can't reach that pitch because you're standing too far back in the box, take a little bit up. Whatever it takes to figure out your swing, guys, is what you do. This right now is where we can play with. You know what I mean? So right now is where we learn it. So right now is where we need to really get that working, guys. But know your swing, guys. Play with it. I'm going to tell you everything, but you guys, I can't hit for y'all. You know what I mean? You guys got to hit for yourself. So you guys have to take what I'm telling and put it to, that's what I want. I want this. I don't want that. There you go. I want you coming right down on it. Better. Good swing, Coop.
I like the feel of like when it hits really hard. Really
Good, Coop.
like
What we working on, Jackie?
getting that knee down.
Remember digging it into the ground? Yep, squashing the bug. Straight staying on line? And yes. Yeah. Ready. block. What you working on, Jack? Shoulders. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. What were you gonna say? Shoulders and what else? Exactly. Yeah. So and you for you, Jackie, like I said, so this really is for the older guys, for you and Willie. I think a lot of times you guys are just so stuck with where you are. Like you too, not too afraid, but you guys don't want to really like tinker it too much. Play with it, Jack. Play with where you at in the box. Right now is the time for you to play with it. So like I said, and off the tee, the ball's not moving. So if you're not getting extension off this right here, then you know you're not gonna get extension off the game. So maybe you need to step back, maybe because this ain't gonna change. I mean, this is where you got to catch it out front on one right down the middle. So make sure you where you're at in the box is giving you the chance to get extension on that. So and for you, it's just being nice, free and easy, not letting them shoulders get so much in your swing. So not easy, fella. Here we go. Good swing, Willie. Nice. Good. Better. Nice. Better. What we working on tape? That's it. Remember the backside? What we remember squashing the bug? Have I talked to you about squashing the bug? Okay. Yeah, and the elbow, yes, and that as well. Exactly.
Hold it.
Better. Let me so quick to pull off. Nice and easy. Everything back to it, Barry. Back to the pitcher. Better. Better.
Nice. Good.
Let it travel. Hit it hard here.